Hi, everybody. We're going to do a cool timeline craft today. So grab your favorite color and a big piece of paper and start with one big line in the middle of your paper. If you want to be super snazzy, you can get a ruler and draw a straight line, but that's not how I roll. Once you have your timeline, put a line at the very end, just like this. And this is going to be your birthday, the day you were born. So go ahead and write the day you were born on here. I was born on July 21st, 1984. Oh my goodness. You know, I didn't ever actually meet a dinosaur, but it would have been super cool if I did. Now, I want you to go all the way to the other end of your line, and I want you to write today's date. For me, what day is it today? I'll pretend that it is Sunday, March 7th. It's actually Tuesday. I take these early. But we'll pretend that it's Sunday, March 7th. Sunday, March 7th, 2021. So I have the start of my line on July 21st, 1984, all the way to the end of my line, Sunday, March 7th, 2021. I am going to make a timeline of the big days in my life. When you think about it, there are so many big days that people wait for. Simeon was waiting for the big day of being able to meet Jesus. Hey, that's one of the biggest days in my life, too. I met Jesus when I was 2, when my youth pastor told me about Jesus, and I told my mom I wanted Jesus to come into my heart. So why don't you write down a day that you decided that you loved Jesus, or a day you might remember being your first day in church, if that's a big day for you. So I'm going to write 1986, heart, cross. Right there. And I remember going to camp when I was a second grader. And when I was a second grader, I fell in love with Jesus all over again. So that was another big day in my life. If you've ever gone to camp or a vacation that you absolutely adored, you can go ahead and you can put some of those really important big dates on yours. So I'm going to put camp in 1992, and I'm going to put Disney World 1995. 1992, camp. I thought about just drawing a tent, but I think that might have taken too long. 1995. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to draw Mickey Mouse ears. So this is a big map of super important events, or events that I just love a lot in my life. You can remember birthdays that stood out for you, include those. You can do meeting one of your best friends. I am definitely going to put meeting one of my best friends on this map. I'm going to say that was around 2015. I'm just going to say BFF. I don't remember when it actually was. It might have been 2014. Who remembers? You're not getting a grade on this. It's okay if you're off by a couple months or a couple years. What are some really other important days that people look forward to in their life? My wedding. I got married in 2011. That was so much fun. I'm going to put wedding. Oh, if you have younger siblings, maybe you include the days of their birthdays. Like I can put my kids on this. 2016, Thor, 2018, Loki. Those are my nicknames for my kids. They're not the actual Marvel characters. They're just my kids' nicknames. I can put 2002 when I graduated high school. I know I'm old. I can put 2000 and
What year was that?
oh, I can put 2007. That's when I started working for Stages Theater Company. And I can put 2007 and RHV. 2007 is the year that I started coming to River Heights Vineyard Church. How amazing is that? It might have been 2009. That doesn't matter. I'm not getting a grade on this. I really like making the map of the timelines and important days in my life. Here, you can have another look at it. And even if your life has been a lot shorter because you're a lot younger than me, there are still so many important things that can happen. Like when you moved houses, or when a friend moved next door, or even sad things like when a friend moved away. You could even include the time that your town got a Pizza Hut. I remember when my town got a Subway. There were not restaurants in my town, and we got a Subway, and we were eating fresh. It was great. You can keep working on your timeline if you want, but I wanted to take time to let you know that no matter how old you are, God has been with you all the way from your birthday, and He'll be with you all the way off the edge of your timeline. He's been with you the entire life that you've had. He was with you when you lost your first tooth. He was with you when you learned to ride a bike. He was with you when you started kindergarten or when you took the bus the first time. For all those big moments that you had to wait for, all those moments of your life, God has been with you, and He has loved you all of them, and He will keep loving you even after today, for the rest of your life. And if you choose to love Him back, for forever. And that is wonderful. So when all of these things you are waiting for the next big moments of your life, remember, when you're waiting, God is with you. So what is the biggest thing that you feel like you're waiting for right now? Some people are waiting for summer. Some people are waiting to see loved ones who live far away. Some people are waiting for school to start back up. And some people are waiting for school to end. What is the hardest thing on your list that you had to wait for? It's a very personal answer. Some of you were like, I don't know. And that's okay too. The key thing is that God is with you in all of these moments. And He's with you while you're waiting until later for things you want now. He's with you in all the feelings you might have. He's with you when you're happy. He's with you when you're sad. And He's with you when you're trying to have patience. I love you, friends. I'll see you next week.